I didn't think you'd be here so early. Thank you so much for jumping on in. You know what? It's been such a long journey, me and you. We've been through a lot of ups, a lot of downs. I lost my parents. You may have lost somebody. We've lost some money. We've gained some money. We've had some big wins. We've had some hard losses. We've had some strides where the market has risen all the way to the upside. All-time highs, we have felt what it's like to be at an all-time high. We've also been battered and slowly pushed down. And there's been ETFs and German selling and this and that and politics and so much more. But you're still here. They tried to get you to leave. They tried to get you to stop watching. But you come back every single day. People in your life tell you that you're on a mission to nowhere. Family and friends laugh at your charts. They think you're nuts. They think you're into something that just doesn't make sense. But you keep pushing. You find your way, you find your community, and you are here. I'll tell you what. Thank you so much. May God bless you. And I believe you're on the most beautiful path to your journey, because my journey started in a similar way. And here I am today. So all I can say is keep pushing, never stop, and let's keep it going, baby. Let's start that music, and let's begin a beautiful day here on the live stream. I love each and every one of you. Let's break down Bitcoin. Let's have some fun. And remember, there's no failure, only feedback. You are learning every single day. Do not beat yourself up. It's unfair. Be positive. Love yourself. Love others. Let's break down this Bitcoin chart. Let's chop it up. Let's see if we can make some money, baby. Right here, right now. Let's go. Today is our day, baby. Today is our day. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I think I'm a little hot on the white balance. I'm going to take it a different approach. I'm just a little blue. I shouldn't be so blue. Should be more white there. That's all right. I'll take that. All right, baby. All right. Shout out to everybody here. 66,300. Who told you Bitcoin was going to the downside? I did. It was me. Who told you? It was me. I happen to have said that Bitcoin was going to dump in your face. It was me. Anyway, I'm just messing around. But I did tell everybody that Bitcoin was going to go down. A lot of people were bullish. I said, just be careful. Just be careful. We may not be as bullish as your panties tell you that we are. Excuse my language. You know what I mean? Don't get your panties in a bunch over what I just said. Everything's going to be fine. Don't get your pants in a bunch, I should say. Looking great, Sammy. Can't wait for Life Revision today, baby. Amen. Ivan said, Dems, yeah. Gratitude is the attitude. Yeah. Yeah, well, 2 billion of Bitcoin has been moved. There's speculation that will there be some selling by the U.S. government. Now that we say we want to hold Bitcoin, are they going to try to unload the BTC? You know what I mean? Only time will tell. Somebody said the mic sounds weird. Check, check, check. Oh, yeah. Hello. I don't know. I'm going to act like that's a troll and move on. All right. Does the mic sound weird? It sounds fine. Amen. Amen. I do. Yeah, I think it's the beat. The beat adds this little buzz at the end. Is it? Let me see. Check, check, check. Yeah. 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 I don't know. I kind of hear some, like, magnification, but it's my old headphones. Mic sounds great. The mic does sound strange, but it's fine. Sounds fine to me. Weird. Mic is a bit hot. Reduced by 1 point. Could be that. Yeah, I put some hot noise on it, I think. Let me see. I remember this, actually. Should be better. I went a little too hard on the gain inside. Yeah, there you go. We're back to normal there. I could hear it now. Yeah, I went a little too hard on the gain inside of the road itself. And it was kind of just, it wasn't the best. All right. Beautiful day here in sunny Florida. Wearing my dad's vintage Rolex. Feeling fresh to death. I don't like that word, though. Fresh to life. 66,420. Let's break down the chats. That's what you're here for. And breaking it down. Saw this little bear flag. Looks like we may get a dump. You never know. Things next level would take us to 65,177. We're going to look at this each and every time. Follow me on Twitter. We're blowing up on Twitter. Big week on Twitter. We appreciate it. Ever since we got, just a lot of connections during the event caused a lot of people to follow me, connecting. And, we did a little fan favorite thing here. And I took 2 pictures. And I just want to make sure, where were those? Oh, yeah, all right, I took screenshots. So, but we put out a thing here. I don't like to say the word, but we put out a thing here. And 2 people picked a number. And the number was 54. All right. And this right here, when I'm in a good mood, Bitcoin pick a number between 1 and 88, top 300, right? And so I got the 2 people. You guys are ready to go. I'm going to get them out right now inside of my documentas. Hold on. I got the screenshots. I just took screenshots to remember, so I didn't have to think about it. That's what I do. It makes it easier on me over here. You would do the same thing. Things are a mess. So dated, 7. Oh, okay, yeah. We got that one. It would have been back to back late at night. Yeah, so we got the first person to win is La Vida es Loca. The life is crazy. The Mad Mexican Ton. He put 54. I commented on him. All right. And the next person. So just follow me on Twitter because I'm always doing something fun. And I was just in a good mood. The next person wrote 54. The number was 54. And Dustin Queries. Dustin Q-It. And so those 2 both won. Shout out to you both. You both wrote the number 54. And so you both got to win. All right. So God bless you both. You're in. And yeah. Congratulations. All right. $100 in BTC a piece. I mean, that's pretty sweet. So blessings on blessings. Can you both turn the music down a bit when I'm ready? When I'm good and ready, I will. Yeah. It's still shocking to me how ignorant people are to AI crypto. AI crypto is going to be huge. That's definitely a fact. Follow me at CryptoLifer33. I'd greatly appreciate it. Shout out to each and every one of you. Let's put that lemon into the water. Get ourselves moving here on this morning. Again, tomorrow is going to be Fed Day. So a lot of people, the market stays flat and acts pretty strange before the Fed. Gotta love that water, man, with that lemon, baby. Okay. My head's so flat over here. What's going on? Oh, yeah. This is what gives me flat head. It's weird, but it works. It works. Okay. Thought Fed Day was today. No. Fed Day is today. No. Fed Day's on Wednesdays. Yeah, don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. Only Wednesdays, bro. Fed Day can only be a Wednesday, so it can't be a Tuesday. All right? Understand. Well, look, coming up July 31st, make or break us. We have, and right now the rates are 525. You're saying the rates are going to stay flat. Looks like a nothing burger to come. But September, it looks like we're going to get a rate cut, right? From the current to 500 to 525, 89% we get a rate cut. I'll be honest, right now the housing market has price cuts all over it. So no matter what anybody says, there's price cuts every single place you look. It tells me that, if they don't get those rate cuts soon, the housing market's going to take a bit of a hit because nobody's going to be able to buy the houses that are going up on sale. And the inventory is going to get big and big. And when you have too much inventory, you know what I mean? And then usually when you have too much inventory, it also means that you have too many people that took kind of some beat loans because they go hand in hand in a way. So the last people got ushered in maybe shouldn't have been, and, you got some of that. So anyway, we'll get into that in another story. But right now, that does tell us to be careful. to be careful of what's to come. 89% there, though, chance in September. Again, they give us, August, we have a break. But so tomorrow, Jerome Powell will speak, and that's going to be on at about 2 o'clock. I will go live. We'll cover it like we always do. We might even trade it. All right. I'm ready to grab some property. And Bitcoin is digital property, period. People don't realize that. That's what it is. All right. That's what it is. Shout out to the WEEX campaign. Almost halfway through. I can't believe it. Only 18 days left. Claim up to 20,000 USDT bonus. Just depends on how much you end up putting in. These are awesome bonuses. The next thing you know, you're getting these little bonuses out of nowhere. It's pretty nice. Event 2, 20% deposit bonus, which is pretty awesome. You don't see that everywhere else. Also, the fees are higher on the exchange, but lower on my link. If you join with my link, it just makes it the smartest thing to do, and that's spreading like wildfire. We are getting a big move here on the campaign, so appreciate everyone responding to the WEEX campaign. And WEEX is nice. Right now, I'm going to open up a little trade here on WEEX. All right, how I'm going to do that? I'm going to be using their Pro account. All right, make sure you're in Futures Pro. That's the most important part of it all. All right, you're going to hit your transfer button, right? We're going to transfer all of that. Let's see, about, what is it, 687. Confirm that. And so now you'll get like $800 inside the account. All right. I'm looking at a short position with a stop loss on the other side of the 200 MA here for a possible move down to liquidity at this key level. There's a chance we go flat and nothing happens. Okay. Stop loss has to be pretty tight. You have to go kind of like to the tip of liquidity. But I'm just using the play that we're below the 200. If we lose the 200 on the 2 hour, this trade will play out so nicely. So that I'm going to be watching the 2 hour closely for the reactive, behavior there. All right. And what I could do is bang. And you can also limit in. Limiting in is going to be the less expensive way to trade at all times. We would short this market. Let me just take a look at my 1 minute. 1 minute just broke below the 202, which is also a signal for shorting. All right. Not to say it's guaranteed, but it can help. All right. My take profit will be 63,662. The stop has to be above, right? Back up here at the 67,148. See, it puts it there for you. Oh, I don't think everybody realizes that when you use this thing. Green is your entry, or is it your take profit? Blue, it usually puts your entry right there. So you have that other green, and then it shows your stop loss for you. If you move this number will change. See the 6148? See how it's moving around? That's going to give you your stop, right there. Anyway, we'll full port it. But we got to look at what the trade's going to look like first, right? I always have I like to use the confirmation window in the settings. Okay. They do one. It seems like they do one all, for you anyway. All right. So limit in, you're going to hit the price action that we want to limit into. We want to be as close as we can to price, and we're going to open the trade, right? Let's see what happened here. Send an open order. Just want to see what I'm doing. Okay, and we're going to limit in there. Ooh, price moved drastically. All right. And here we are. Now we got a nice little short going. We can move the stop loss up or down whenever we want. We can move the take profit up or down whenever we want. We can track the trade as such right here to see where it goes. All right. Always use a stop. All right. Now let's break down our idea here. That's WEEX.com. WEEX, WEEX.com. All right. Let's check out what's happening for BTC. See, I see this bear flag continuing to the downside on the 1 hour time frame. Stop is taking us to 65. If you look at Bookmap, it also has a big chunk of liquidity down here at 65,600 all the way down to 64,400 for Bookmap, so it's suggesting that we dump. I don't see much liquidity above us. You never know. They could do a short squeeze. But today may be a day that you don't see a short squeeze on my channel. All right. Salute your shorts. If you ever watched that show back on Nickelodeon, who here watched Salute Your Shorts? I want to see how many OGs we have here. Jamie, I bet that was Jamie's favorite show. Jamie, was that your favorite show growing up? Jump into WEEX today and get Wexy. See? You see what I did there? It's sexy on Wexy. All right? It's sexy there. It's super sexy when you trade on Wexy. All right? It's better than... No, that would have rhymed, though. You know what I mean? So, look, you're up a little bit on the trade there. 11%, $11, 1%. You can always check yourself. Hit this little thing just like Mexi. Be like, ooh, cool. I got a little... I want to show my mom and dad. I want to show my brother and sister. And you can send that out into the Twitter land, into wherever you want. I actually really like the digital digital bull. It's pretty cool. I've always liked stuff like that. I'm into fine art when the lines are fine, And, we'll take this. This may take all day. All we're saying is, hey, when you're below the 200, we're likely going to make a move down one of these. We'll see. It's also, for the long term, I'll DCA into BTC. I'm going to just start grabbing. It could be a flag to the upside. Anything is possible. All right. Look at that. In the 1 hour. Hold up. I'm like, wait, what did I just do? Flip the chart upside down. Oh, this is CMT big. I'm like, wait, I was like, wait. Hold on 1 second. I'm like, something flipped my mind right now because, okay. Yeah, I was about to say that the chart, no, the chart's right. Oh, look at that. There's like a gap in price action out of nowhere. Look at that. Hold off. There we go. I don't know what happened. I was like, whoa, what'd I do? All right. Oh, now I'm on you got to be in Futures Pro. I'm like, what happened? Hold on. The measured move isn't done, though. I don't think so. And we're starting to move to the downside as we speak. Starting to move to the downside as we speak. So, and we're doing okay now. We're up $15 of the trade. Fast cup of coffee here. We just want to see if we can make that move further to the downside here. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. You can see your stop loss, your limit triggers, and we limit it into, that's the least expensive way you're going to get into a trade. Make sure I'm using limit order so you become the maker of the, and you'll pay less fees. Anyway, I see this traveling further to the downside here on the 1 hour. 1 hour does not look good for BTC. All right. And now we're going to do our top down analysis. I know you love it. I love it. We all do it together. And man, it just looks like a bear flag to me that's going to break further to the downside. But you never know. We're going to take it one step, one moment at a time here on BTC. Let's jump on into the weekly time frame and show you what's about to happen. If this weekly closes as such, it's bear, right? It's bearish for now. What we also said, though, is look, a shoulder ahead, and we're expecting rejection here because that would make a beautiful right shoulder. So if we want a nice inverted head and shoulder, then we're going to have to take some pullback. We just don't want to have to lose the key levels that we're going to look at, too. So what levels are important that I would write down? If I were you, I'd write down 61,500. Huge, right? I then write down 67,002. That's a key level that we've been toying with, and you want to get back above that. And then you can't forget 65.5. If you go all the way back to the left here, That's this level right there. 65,500 key level. So you break 65.5. I just, you're going to tussle with 64. You break 64 at 61. So those are weekly supportive resistance levels. You're still, above 65.5, which is somewhat bullish. All right. Look at the futures now getting hammered to the downside. If we can lose that key level there, right, all will be well. All right. We can see what happens. All right. Okay, so moving forward, and then if you want to follow me on TradingView, it's CryptoLifer33. Not a lot of love out there on TradingView. Always want to show that out there every time. 66, 140. Can we get down into the red? What are your fees on Wax? Use your code, but still 06 stakers. There's an upside down grizzly dirt on the 4 minute. Definitely bearish, yeah. All the networks that use are so that people should boy. Amen. My parents wouldn't let me watch Nick. They made me watch wrestling. You're funny. Awesome, Sam. I already said was in. Yes, you're funny. All right. All right, let's break down the big boy here. So, just that flag just continues. Just wanted to kind of go into that flag. All right. So if that closes, that's going to close bearish, period. No matter what anybody tells you. I mean, when you have a green and a red candle at the top, that's a topping sign on the weekly for sure. Go down to the 5-day, which had a beautiful 3 white soldiers. But again, same scenario here with a topping signal. All right. And it starts kind of show you that you're in definitely some type of broadening wedge here. Now, these usually can bounce from here in spring. The springs many times can be right here. They don't have to make a bigger right shoulder. So we could get a move to the upside. You never know. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. All right. All right, so moving forward, I want to see if we can break back. If we break this level, you can see where we're going to go. Anyway, let's move to the 3-day chart. My favorite on the 3-day. Again, if we close this way, that's a bearish engulfing candle on the way. And to me, it is what it is. If you want to say some bullish signs, you say, okay, well, we may just be making a flag, and the flag could break to the upside. I'm open-minded to that. But I feel like we'll have to have at least 2 to 3 more 3-day candles to close to solidify that. So we have our time. But it's in my mind. It's been documented. I threw it into the abyss of the libraries of things that may or may not happen, right? And I'm ready. So trading is to have a plan for the things that could or could not happen and to execute on when they do. That's what trading is about. That's what trading is for. That's what trading is, at the end of the day. All right. And so far, so good on our position now. You're up $20 if you're with me, even if you used $800. So far, so good. Let's see if we can keep this train going to the downside on the short to the target, baby. All the way. All the way. And remember, you can be like, hey, Ma, look at me. I'm on wax, baby. And tell your family and friends how good you made it, how great your day was, or something that you learned with that win, baby. With that win. You know what I'm saying? Can't beat that win. I need a max win. I love that. I need a max win. Did you ever see Dre doing that? So Drake. Anyway, let's go back to the 3-day chart here. So we already started the day with a trade for you right off the bat. Just want to make that really clear. We didn't even hold back at the first 10 seconds. For the first literally minute I was on screen after we had our little talk. And again, maybe we'll lose. There's no guarantees I'm going to win or lose the trade at all. You know what I mean? I just get rid of the moving averages for now, and I double-click the screen. But one thing I want to show you that's, somewhat treacherous right now is bearish divvy. You got bearish div on the daily. You got that swing down while that swings up. I see a shoulder, head, and shoulder on the daily time frame. I see a head and shoulder pattern on the daily right there. Look at it, shoulder, head, right shoulder. To me, that is a head and shoulder, clear as day. It actually has broken the neckline as we speak. Stochastics are pushing down, and it tells me that the daily is coming at least down to liquidity. For me, it looks like it's coming down to 61.5. It says 61.5 is the daddy, and the short just got pretty paid. We went all the way down to 60,000. So you got paid on your short. If you're, and on a small account, $50 on 800 is a big deal if you're asking me, because that's how you grow. Again, if I used $100,000 there or my bigger trade, right, that's going to be some big gains. All right, so you could make enough to pay, and that's half of the trading of my trading school right there in one trade. All right, again, you got to know what you're doing. It takes time. We don't, and the leverage is only 20x. It's not that crazy. All right, but that's bearish divergence on the daily time frame as we continue to move forward, which is a bearish sign. To me, that is a shoulder, head and shoulder, even if it doesn't look as such perfectly, it is. I mean, it's clear to me. And that's an M pattern if you don't see that, right? And we go to the 12-hour. 12-hour is just horrendous. And the 12-hour has clean bearish div too. The 12-hour was giving you the bearish div beforehand. Even my indicators caught on, after me. But they caught on eventually, That's why you must be the indicator every single time. Damn, missed it. My internet went out. Who here's in the gains right now on the short with the lifer? And we could make this a big boy trade all the way down to liquidity here. Things are starting to kind of go our way to the downside for BTC, right? Thank God for Sam who brought me the indicators. Amen. 333. We got a lot of people putting 333. Shout out to my lifers, Ichimudu Cloud, D-Dubs, Crypto Plumber. This is the stream to come to when the markets, you can't understand what's happening with the market. When things are up and down, when you are not sure, you come right here. And Crypto Lifer, man, we're going to show you exactly what's happening. And these charts, we're going to break it down for you every single day, no matter what. Where are all the lifers, baby? It's Tuesday, man. It's time to make some gains. Where my people's at? I'm not in the trade, but I'm still winning. 333. I love it. I love it. What up, lifers? Nice meeting you. Dano Crypto. Nice to meet you too, Dano. Stay fresh, Dano. Stay rich, baby. Lifers for life, man. 333. After hours investing, my man. Tales of Crypto, my man. Master Friend, my man. Servando Estrada. Jose Fernando. Ichimoto Cloud. Chris B. Bacon. All my peoples here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love. Stay rich and healthy. Spend some time in nature. Amen. Well, back up, baby. God is great, man. That's not good. We don't want to go back. I'm wearing a short, man. Dang you. Dang that. Dang, 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 dang. Dang, 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 dang. And let's take a look. We're going to keep moving into the smaller time frames to see what's happening. 8-hour time frame, also bearish divvy all day long. Dumping, right? How bad is the dump is the question. And you kind of see, is this this is kind of a Livermore cylinder, if you ask me. And people are looking at me like, what did he just say? Yeah. And I'll show you if you type it in here. Jesse Livermore, we did a great documentary on him on the channel. All right. But the Livermore cylinder, see, it goes up and down, and then there's a huge move outside of the Livermore cylinder. You see that? Be pretty cool if they're starting to build a Livermore cylinder here. It's starting to look pretty interesting. All right. Jesse Livermore's Methods of Trading in Stocks by Richard Wyckoff. See? How to Trade in Stocks. Added material by Richard Smith and Jesse Livermore, man. The guy was unbelievable. What he did was unreal. Sad his demise was, I believe, killing himself in a closet in a famous hotel. But it is what it is, I guess the life of a trader. He went so many ups and downs in his life. All right. So, you look, could we be making a Livermore cylinder? You never know. There's a chance. I got itchy ear. The liquidity is slamming to the downside. It looks like we're eventually going to get just a nasty dump here. Looking like they're going to go for liquidity. I mean, all the liquidity is down here. You can see it all. The whales want to buy. I would not want to put myself in a long in between. That's what's called a long squeeze. And I'll flip this chart upside down. That's when the short squeeze happens. It looks like it's coming for us, and it's coming for us soon. But again, who knows? Anything is possible. 8-hour time frame with a bearish engulfing candle too as well. Starting to form. Things just looking pretty ugly. Even if this is the case, it looks like we're going to come down at least to the bottom of this trend line. And then that's kind of a shoulder head and a right shoulder. Even though it's not perfect, it's pretty messy. All right. 6 hours attempting to stop the pain. The 4 hour says, hey, I've dumped enough. But look how low you can stay down here. You can stay down there for a while. All right. 3 hour also just said, hey, I'm dumping. But and that takes me to the one. The one will really just keep the continuation. And that brings us back to the flag. And, you know, and this is what I'm seeing here to the downside for Bitcoin. And here we go. The short is now in the money nicely. Bang, 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 as this thing is starting to flood to the downside. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Bitcoin 60,040. We break 60,000. You know, that psychological. Bulls are trying to hold it up. And then we have some, is the U.S. selling, right? So there's just information out there. And I'm going to give you guys all the news you can get intermittently throughout this chart. So, and the energy and the love, you're just going to feel amazing. We're going to break this 66,000. You're going to be in the money in the short. You're already in the money in the short, but you got it. You got it, baby. You got it. All right. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Took profit on my short. It's all good. We got to make the weekly right shoulder. Amen. Exactly. Yeah. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. All right. All right. Yeah. So let's take a look here what we're seeing. Instant withdrawal on a daily. Okay. Breaking Russia to legalize Bitcoin and crypto and foreign exchange. Investors holding a record $6 trillion in money market funds and a contrarian bullish signal. Bank of America. Interesting. Investors holding a record $6 trillion in money market funds is a contrarian bullish signal across, according to Bank of America. I guess. I mean. Mike Novogratz raises another $113 million for Galaxy Digital. Just good crypto fund. I mean, he continues to raise money. That's a good sign, too, as well. All right. Sam, do you have a new camera? Why did you ask me that? I just want to know. No, I appreciate you for being here. Retail Ruse, why did you ask if I have a new camera? I'm just wondering what makes you... We're just done, and we're hoping to ride this short to the downside here for Bitcoin. Further and further to the downside. All right. Imagine the Fed cut rates during the meeting. Tomorrow earnings tomorrow. That's interesting. Yeah. Sam, do you have a new camera? I do. I'm just asking why you're asking that. Yeah. PC camera keeps freezing for a second or two. Sound is clear. Video stutters. Interesting. It's weird. I have no idea why. I smashed the like button. I don't know why it's lagging. It shouldn't be lagging. Wow, the stream is now we're in the money on the short. We're in the money now big time in the short. It's getting flushed to the downside. Yeah. You're the man, Sammy. Video stutter can confirm. Lag confirm. Yeah. Focus is off a bit blurred. Weird, man. Maybe it's just like needs to be clean. That would be the connection speed. Lag confirmed. Video pause, but audio good. Yeah, I think the other camera was clear. It's freezing sometimes. Lag. Interesting. Let's see. Let's see why. It could be the camera. I don't know what's going on. I'll switch cameras. Could even be just because I'm going through a USB hub. You never know. Right? Yeah. You look waxy. Can I unmute the sound yet? Very hard to hear you over the background music. Stop complaining about the background music. All right? And start trading. All right? The stream isn't lagging though. Right? Nothing major but 1 to 2 second freeze. Too many gains for the computers to process. I did just see YouTube gave me I just see YouTube was having. I think it's YouTube. I don't think it's me, man. Everything seems good on my end. I think we're good to go now. Excellent connection now. Everything seems fine. I don't know. Audio is good. Yeah, but we have no viewers. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. You know. Make sure your cables can't handle the data rate you're recording into. Yeah, Russian Parliament passes the bill to allow a cross-border. Audio is fine. Everything is perfect. Start trading. Yeah. I really don't think it's me, man. I think it's the YouTube servers, man, because I have everything the same I always have. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. I have no idea what it could be, but, you know. Everything good on my side. YouTube, phone, laptop did the same thing. Yeah. I'm watching you, so good viewers. Yeah, YouTube is struggling at the moment, I think. Yeah. Now we're up huge in the short. The short is pummeling to the downside. You're in the money now on that short. If you got in, bang, bang, bang. Just the camera that's freezing. Yeah, so if I took away... Ah, man, it's always something, bro. One thing we could do one thing. Hold on one second. See what's going on here. Everything should be fine. I see viewers bouncing back in here. We're in the short, continuing, and we'll see if we can reconnect here into the camera and get us going. There we go. You never know. I plug back into the back, but you never know. Sammy's got the finest setup. I'm sure it's YouTube. You're too hot to handle, Sammy. It's called Bookmap. Y'all buying altcoins in mass right now. If you want life-changing wealth, then heed my warning. Hey, man, we have been DCAing into altcoins for sure, but I've been also stacking Bitcoin to 65,984 here for BTC. Trade going well, up 6%. $50 of the trade, $50 and $80 is super awesome. Interesting. All right. Get on Rumble, bro. Back up. Stand on YouTube is only having one bank account. Amen. The music reminds me of Kramer. It is weird. Girlfriend dancing at Jerry's apartment. Yeah, funny. Even the bar countdown stops. Not the camera then. Yeah. I'm a bit salty right now because I already mapped this head and showed this pattern out 50 minutes ago, but didn't take this short when you started streaming because of the internet. You're funny. Guys, it's not the camera freezing. You only notice the camera because the rest is static elements. Yeah. So there's a confirmed lag on the stream. I have excellent connection right now. I don't know. Everything seems back to normal. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I'm trying not to be affected by it. Jamie, are you on comms, please, on the DMs? I am using different things all the time. At least the audio is good. The camera jumps. Constant lag. Really? So strange. Current bitrate, yeah, see, it's not me. It's telling me the current bitrate isn't the same, but I didn't change my bitrate. You know what I mean? I didn't. It's YouTube today. I'm telling you right now, it's not me. Everything should come back in a little while. It's not me. And you know why I know it's YouTube? Because the numbers are going from 1,200 to 1,000 up and down. It's not me. Every once in a while this happens to YouTube. I'm telling you, they mess with their servers or something else. I almost guarantee it's YouTube. You know what I mean? See, some people aren't having issues and some people are. That's how you know. Yes, you know, lag at all. People still affected. Just got out of the stream and YouTube. Yeah, when I opened YouTube, the video didn't load. Yeah. In my car, the country, you look sounding great on YouTube. I'm in my car on the country and you looking sounding great. Yeah, your sound is mint, but your video is skipping. The whole stream is lagging. Your sound and screen aren't skipping, but your voice is. Yeah. Stream has been perfect for me, somebody says. Something is going on with the internet, man. I don't know, man. I did reset the internet too last night. I don't know, man. Now I'm like freaking out. Even at 440p, your video isn't good anyway. Your voice is fine for me. All right, I'm going to keep moving forward. Some people said the stream is actually perfect, so it is what it is. All right. Let's get into XRP and see what's happening to XRP. All right, everyone all excited about XRP. I'd hold your horses. If Bitcoin takes a pullback, everything's going to take a pullback, so I wouldn't get too excited. Pretty weird wick there to the upside for XRP. I don't know what was going on there. That's weird, right? Anyway, that has to be just a glitch. XRP, funny, it did get a big pump there to the upside. Interesting. Earlier this morning, you got a nice pump for XRP all the way to 64. And, you know, what that does, it just solidifies that it's still inside this pattern. And, you know, as long as XRP stays inside this pattern, it's still ready to go to the upside. So, yeah, one of the biggest coins showing like right now is ready to rock. So, I like what I'm seeing here. XRP could go all the way to 81 cents. I like what I'm seeing. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. It could be because the SEC dropped the Binance, yeah. Lag started when you switch cameras after you come home from Nashville, yeah. Let's just say it's fine so we can continue, but it's not. Slight lag of the video, but keep going. Amen. Yeah. It's weird, man. I have no idea. Solana has already broken out of its massive cup and handle. Solana on the way to some massive gains to the upside for sure. All right. Should hear news this week on the SEC. Are you aware of the 400 million position getting liquidated at 65.6 on the heat map? That's awesome, man. It's gone. Bulls are gone today. Bitcoin crashing the tube or I don't know. It's your camera 100%. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. Flawless while driving. You guys are awesome, right? When $1.5 million trade. Just funny, like I always ask I want to see what's going on. I can't stand issues on the stream, so I'm like, let's see, is the VPN accidentally on or something? No VPN, nothing. I got no problems. It's playing perfectly fine here. I see it now, like. Oh, no, I don't. Now it's saying the same thing. Anyway, I'll just keep pushing, see what we got to do. Can you look at Joe's Josh on Solana. Yeah, watch a Crypto Liver on the Crypto Liver channel. Yeah. Tell the kids to quit pirating. Abe's getting stream is fun. Yeah, could be the ISP. Audio's perfect, video is lagging. Damn, man. The bitrate seems there's something going on with the internet. I don't understand what it is. Yeah. It lags for true. Sammy, love you, man, but we see you frame by frame. It's true, man. No bad intentions. Yeah. The show must go on. Yeah, it's funny. It's I'll take Bookmap down for a second, see if it's just eating out some of it, and we'll see if that helps us out. All right. What's up with the data in the U.S. the last month? We all know there's an issue. Talking about it continuously isn't fixing it, guys. Let's move on. Yeah. Yeah, see, YouTube's telling me my current bit rate is too small, but, you know, and you can't change that while live, so I don't know. But I don't, you know, relax. It's what it is today. Let's move on. Yeah, I checked out other streams. They work fine, so I think it's on your end, not on YouTube. It is, again, something's going on with the internet or something. Yeah, it's weird. Man. Gets me kind of ticked off with it. Anyway, shake it off. Shorts are going to see the face. Anything running in the background. Yeah. Camera is recording higher quality than YouTube is showing, causing nothing else is a problem. No audio or screen issues. Yeah. Don't stress it, Sam. The ones we're here are here. We're cooking, Sam. We enjoy your voice alone, Sebby. To be honest, it happens. Oh, man. Yeah. All the good trading is busting, and that's why we're here. Yeah, voice is great. Just continue. You know why? You said it happens a lot. It doesn't happen a lot to me. It's because I stream every single day. See, other people only stream a little bit, so you don't see it. That's all. Yeah. The show must go on. You're fine. You are high quality. Yeah, maybe OBS. Updates, you know what I mean? You do a video update to the computer, something happens. You know, we'll see. Man. I'll hire anything, know that the day stay. Yeah. Yeah. Your short call is lit, brother. Wow, we just made a bunch of money in the short, baby. We just made a bunch of money on the short to the downside. Bang, bang, bang. If you took the short, you're in massive gains now. Move that stop loss into profit, or at least to break even. You can't lose now. We're getting a massive dump, 65,750 here to the downside. Congratulations to anyone that jumped on into the short. Let's go, baby. Let's go. They can't stop us lagging, whatever it is. We still got them. Bang, bang, bang. It does not matter. I'll figure it out what's happening. We'll break it down. Always seems when you get back from a trip, though, something is going on. But we had no lags on the stream the night I came home, right? No problems at all. So 65.6, yeah, the show must go on. Simple. Bang, man. Now, that actually could be the bounce area. Let's take a look at the smaller time frames. Usually, you're going to get a liquidation here to the downside, right? Take a look at my 1 minute chart. And now we're going to be testing 65.5. You know, we went all the way to 65,600 for BTC. And you could see they were hungry for the liquidity below us. It was coming. The liquidity was coming below us. Further to the downside. Wow, there you go. We're about to hit the target too. 65,200 for Bitcoin. Could be the West Coast servers. Yeah. Let's go. The lag was stretched out. Leg. Not about our trades. Amen. Amen. No worries, man. As long as you can hear me, you can hear the levels. We'll talk through them. We're going for these lower areas here at about 65,250, 65,700 for BTC. Yeah. Should be liquidated 4 million, I think. Amen. 65.5 was the number you had us to write down. Samba's on it. Yep. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Heading lower to the downside here. Trade on WEEX is banging. This continues to flood to the downside, heading further to our trade is now in, break even. Our stop loss is now in profit even. And we're up 17% of the trade. Show your family and your friends, hey, ma, I can short, I can long, I could do it any day, Make $200 and $800. That's 25% gains. That paid for the group right there already. $140 on the trade, on the short. All right? Keep it calm, cool, and collected. into position. Let's zoom on in here to the 1 minute chart and see what's happening. It's weird as I keep losing my indicator steady too. I'm like, where's my... Anyway. So we're, this is the one thing. We usually get a bounce here whenever we're this far away. When we pull the 21 away, we usually start taking... This is a place where I like to start seeing some type of... Oh, man, we're getting massive long liquidations. And we called it for you here on the channel. We showed you they were going to blast it to the downside. And that's exactly what we're seeing here for BTC. All right. So many companies got hacked. It was super sketchy. Yeah. Imagine if this could have been your 70K trade, man. Amen. You know what I mean? I don't think like that, though. I'm so happy with what I do have. All right. I work doing push-ups because I'm getting gains. Double bang, bang. Massive gains here on the trade to the downside as this thing continues. This is awesome. I love it. I love it. At work doing push-ups. WEEX paying me to take the trade, baby. $65,560 for WEEX. And, this could get bought up quickly, too. There's always people on the sidelines waiting to get into BTC. Like, dang, I wish I got more. Right? XRP eerily holding the zone there. Strange, oddly enough, right? So now you're looking for some type of bullish divvy. I would take profits on the short at this point on my quick short. You see? Or at least start moving my stop loss very close to profit margin. All right? And you can move it really quickly. It says successful. It doesn't even give you that quicker window. I like that. It's very simple and easy. So now you're definitely making money in this trade no matter what. We're going to take home some gains. You see? You can limit out. You do whatever makes you happy. This is how I like to move it. Just keep moving my stop. Fill that candle, baby, and continue to the downside. And we hit 65,530, really. I mean, we got pretty dang close to the target that we were looking for. So everything kind of starting to go our way here for BTC. All right. I'm about to just take mine in a second, and then that's a trade. There you go. And now you be happy with every single gain you make, and you move on from there, and you can just continue to grow an account. 800 to 1,000, 1,000 to 1,200. Never getting greedy and never being upset about a sell. Always being happy as long as you didn't lose money every single time. All right. 65.5 was hit on MEXC, who just took gains and made a beautiful short here on the stream. How many people, if you hit gains, put a 333. If you make it gains here on the stream, bang, bang, bang to the upside. Moon Boys liquidated. Looks like it's going to the moon. Amen. Amen. Yes, sir. I probably never should have messed with my modem yesterday. I had them do like a factory reset from the phone. It gave me a bad feeling. All right, but I did it this morning before the stream. We had a good stream yesterday, right? So we had no problems yesterday. I don't know. It could have been something on the servers, man. All right. So we got a bunch of people. So regardless of the lag, people made gains, right? So we did what we had to do. People showed up and we took profits. And look, if you didn't take profits, look at it bouncing back pretty nicely. Back to 65.7. All right. Let's attempt to find our daily bottom like we do here. Could it be our daily bottom? And then we can start getting back into our model and taking along. Right? So I'll tell you, whenever, just like when you're in a big trade and you're up high and the moving averages get far apart, it tells me that we're probably going to bounce back somewhat. Then you're looking for some type of bullish div. And I mean, that's bullish divergence because that's pretty flat. But that's a sharp decline. I mean, that's a very strong divergence. It says we should start to get a bounce back pretty fast. That's why I took the money off the table there. We went through the gap of the VRVP. 1 minute wants to make a move back to the upside. So you don't have to go crazy, but we can look for the shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder now. Then we look for the move above. Now, I will wait. It might take an hour to two until my next model comes to the upside. All right. So we will see. Yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Love on the job site. I have absolutely zero issues with the stream sound or audio. Oh, and I'm up with my short as well. Thank you. Amen. God bless you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, it may have just been a regional issue, something to do with, who knows. Could have been a Comcast issue with their servers. You never know, right? Keep making gains using the 200 MA and rotating these leveraged profits into my alts that are now coming at discount prices. That's growing my alt positions. Amen. And that's the key, is to extrapolate money out of the futures market for me and put it back into long-term holds, or even to pay your rent. Do it, if it's good enough money, use it to do whatever you have to do. All right? So, Bitcoin is the new global denominator. You know what I mean? I mean, for capital, right? You get 21 million Bitcoin, and that's it. And I got a bookmark here. Save them for later as my bookmarks. All right, I wanted to talk about this today to each and every one of you. Jordan F. put this out at FTT Trading. See if I can still find it. Here we go. So this is Steve Cohen. He's the owner of the New York Mets and the American's most profitable day trader with a net worth of $9.8 billion. He didn't come from riches, and he definitely didn't have anything handed to him. Here's his story. All right? I love this stuff. He grew up in a middle-class family on Long Island with 7 siblings. He liked sports. He played baseball and soccer. Like everyone else he did, he developed an obsession for poker, which eventually led him into trading. Steve went to Wharton at the University of Pennsylvania and studied economics. His father put the money for his college tuition in his checking account, and Steve traded that money. Ended up breaking even by the end of the school year. That happens. Happened to me too. First day at Gruntle. In his first day at the firm, he made $8K buying stock and put options. He was supposed to make $12K per day, but his earnings went up when he started to make the firm roughly $100K per day. Pretty awesome, right? Steve stayed at Gruntal for 14 years, managing over $75 million, and eventually decided to start his own firm, SAC. His approach remained the same, and his goal was simple: to make more money. The firm did extremely well and traded with shocking numbers, right? SAC, named after Steve A. Cohen, initials started trading with $25 million. The firm averaged 30% annual returns, eventually managed $16 billion in funds. Everything was going well until something unexpected happened. In 2013, he pleaded guilty to insider trading and paid $1.8 billion in fines. He was prohibited from managing money outside of money for 2 years, and his capital portfolio went to prison for 9. In 2014, he got a fresh start when he founded his new firm, Point72 Ventures. It was wildly successful, but its short squeeze in the infamous GameStop frenzy cost him 15% of a whopping $19 billion portfolio. Isn't this crazy, though? He went on this insane run, right? And used credit data trends in line the economy. Anyway, it continues to go on and on and on. But he lost roughly $100 million in a single company in 2022. He's undoubtedly one of the most profitable and overall successful hedge fund managers of all time. Now he's avoided legal trouble, and he would save himself billions. What if I told you there's a simple way he could avoid? Oh, this is a way to show you how he could avoid money. Anyway, what a story, right? An advertisement. The key is, as traders, we go through ups and downs. Look at all the money that he lost. Look at all the money that he gained. It was an insane rally that he went on, right? So it kind of makes you wonder what's happening. And now I'm getting drop frames on my side. Yeah. So something is going on over here. I don't know what it is. We'll figure it out. But something's going on with the internet. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I'll live it again. Yeah. So it just kind of, I don't know. Yeah. So look, we bounced back up heavily. So that's why you had to take the trade out right there. As we suggested, we bounced back very heavily. Back to 65,900 off of the bullish divergence. Could that be our daily bottom? Now we're looking for the inverted head and shoulder. And then we could take the bigger model trade above the 200 SMA when we break above that to the upside. All right. Man. All right. Nice big move back up. Now we're getting a short squeeze to the upside here for Bitcoin. All right. And only time will tell, but we are getting a massive, massive short squeeze. So, man, we go in and out of excellent connections and drop frames, and it's insane. Gains never lag. They earn like form. Everybody watching. Yeah. So now we got to see what happens. So we nailed a perfect short to the downside. We closed it perfectly by moving your stop loss into break even. You're looking for the right shoulder now for BTC. And remember, like, we're still pretty bearish. Let's take a look at what happened to our 1 hour time frame. And let's actually get to our 2 hour, because we're closely watching the 2 hour 200 MA. We toyed with it. We almost went directly to my target. My target was 65, 250. We could get there. We did bounce off the weekly support at 65,500, the area that we know is oh so important. If this 2-hour candle closes below this yellow line, expect us to move to the 3-hour 200 MA, which takes you all the way down to 63,000. It means we're at least going to touch 63.9, 64K. That's your next level. Once you lose 65, it's 64K. Nice little bounce back up for Bitcoin. Can we continue is the question here for BTC. You'd like to see this make some type of flag. You'd like to see the 1 minute make a flag that could bounce us further to the upside. All right. So here we stand watching to see, make a flag, right shoulder, something. And there's your Sammy Cup and handy, and get back above the 200 SMA as I already drew for you and projected with my squiggly lines. Right. That's kind of the keys that we're looking for here for Bitcoin to get to the upside. All right. We really need to get it further to the upside. It's very, very important that we do at 65,950 for BTC. All right. Yeah. 11-12, right? Yeah. Shout out to the 980 people still on the live. Shout out to the 500 likes. We appreciate you. We thank you for jumping on in. All right. I will take super chats if they can come through. We'll take a look at the fan funding today and see what's happening. Well, we got a lot of people showing love. I appreciate it. We got Lego My Sats at 369. My man, thank you for the file. We got PJ Daniel Show. Can you look at Josh on Solana? We got Down Detector showing YouTube is having issues in the Northeast. And do you see Adam and Eve on Casper on the 15-minute? We'll take a look at all those ideas right away. All right. Man. You see, yeah, Down Detector. It's so crazy, man, how like lags can affect so much of my life. It's just so nuts. All right. Can Bitcoin get back above this point of control is the question, and bounce back above the 200 SMA. This is the key level that we want to see. This is what I would watch today. If you end up losing this level, I'd look for the bearish retest and the continuation to the downside. I'm loving the tutorials in the Discord. Great information. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. Everyone, if you want to jump on in and join the trading group where you get free tutorials given to you immediately when you jump on in a whole trading class, go to cryptolifer.com and find out more, man. Cryptolifer.com will blow your mind. It'll change your life. And I just think it's going to be amazing, right? So, blessed on blessed. And we won our trade on WEEX, as you can see. Banged on them to the upside. Everything going our way, except for the stream lag, right? And we will see. We'll see. Could be an order of different things. You never know. You never know. I do got a lot of like windows open, so I'm gonna start closing everything. It's pretty nuts how much I got open. Okay, there we go. A little pump off the 20. That's a nice little flag there that might give us some gains. All right. Always on that 1 minuto when it comes to the trades here. When price comes up to that 21, you can get a bit of a pump. That's kind of, that is a cup and handle when you see it, right? And can you pump back up to the 200 MA? See, I wait for us to break above it, but that is a possible move there to the upside. Bring you back to 66,430 for BTC. And all you need is a little move to make some gains. 2 or 3 times a day. I was in that trade for what? 5 to 10 minutes? Something like 5-7 minutes. And we were able to make gains. So we'll see. Anything is possible. Shout out to everybody here. We love you. We appreciate you. So we want to see this start to pump. It looks like it's gonna. Stop loss will be somewhere below the 21-day moving average. Because if it breaks below the 21, that's a wrap. See how it did that there? If it stays above the 21, that tells you that you could likely win the game. So you play that, I play that idea all the time. Something like this, see? That's a 6-to-1 risk reward ratio. High risk after the win. I don't believe I'll take the trade. I just like to see what it would do. 66,403. Stop loss would be at 65,749. 70. Oh, wait, something's wrong. What? Oh, wait, I must be in, am I in short mode or something? No. Take profit is at 65. Yep. Take profit is 66.4. There we go. Oh, I gotta raise this now. Yeah, so the stop would have to go all the way up to like 65,807 now. Trying to see what I did wrong there. 66,403, and we got 65,807. Interesting. I can't see my risk reward ratio. I'm like doing something wrong. I don't know what's going on. 31%, 30%. You know that. This is telling me if I do this 65,807. Yeah. About to say, am I like? Oh, I know. I think I had the. Oh yeah, when you limit it at the wrong time, that's why it's keeping the limit order from the last thing. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? That's why I always use market anyway, even though I know it's more expensive. It just helps me figure things out way quicker, and I don't have to deal with it. You know what I mean? Now you're at 30 for 90. This is what we're looking at. All right. I mean, that's pretty profitable if you could stay. We already would have been in the gains right now. I'm a little late on the entry already, so I'm not going to take it. I'm going to wait for my model to be patient above the 200 MA. That's the first thing that I want to look at. Make sure that we're pumping up further to the upside. All right. Dang, man. Trying to see if I changed anything. I don't remember changing anything, but maybe it was an update. Maybe something updated. I have to go look at it. You never know, man. You never know. I restarted my computer right before I went live. I'm trying to think, like, what did I do differently that I normally don't do? You know, is the Wi-Fi on? Am I on the wrong network? I can't. It doesn't make any sense. I'm befuddled. It's always going to bother me, too, for the rest of the day. It's going to get in my head until I come back strong tomorrow and make sure it's out and solidified. We had such a good stream yesterday, too. We had a lot of people on the stream. It was a hot stream, so we were banging on them. Yesterday was like one of the best. Look, this thing looks like it could make some serious gains here to the upside, too, as well. Now you're flagging out, right? Below the 21 tells me you could take the trade. Small trade, just throw it down. The second we lose the 21, it's, you know, no go, right? But as long as that 21 holds, you can get a nice little move here. They got a lot, look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. It is an inverted head and shoulder. You're taking the right shoulder. So you're doing two things at the same time here. The flag, the right shoulder, and you're looking for all those people that jumped into the short late. See, most people don't have the guts to go back in after a dump. Like, so you're doing what most people won't do. You see what I mean? So because of that, you know you're likely going to get rewarded. You're trading against fear. Now, most people are going to add to shorts right now because their emotions are seeing the red, right? You know, and so look, there's a nice pump to the upside there for Bitcoin. Now already up 7%, 8%. And again, I'm trading to do this with massive amounts of money. So, like, if I was up 100K right now, I'm moving the stop loss right there. My strategy, if I had a lot of money, that would be huge gains right there. But now the stop loss is at break even. We can't lose, you see? So we can't get back the gains from earlier. Now the stop loss gets even moved up a little more. You see, and we're just adding to the trade from... I always say, once you want a bigger trade, every other trade should be an add-on to that trade for the day. And you should be risking more than that trade just to make more. You know what I mean? Because that's greed. Everything should just be an add-on. And you add on to that trade for more. So we got hit off. It wasn't huge, but we made another little gain there on that trade, right? A little late on the flag. I wanted to be there too as well. But let's see. This might continue to push to the upside. And I'm trading different styles, trading for a different type of advantage. You may be swing trading a bigger move. We may actually be able to still hold this and trade it the same way. If it goes back inside the pattern, it's kind of bearish, right? So it's kind of like I would enter the same trade again, almost. I like when it keeps the trade there for you, 66,592. The stop would have to be at about 65,900. And I always use a stop when I'm day trading. All right. 906, 65,906. 40% for 200%. I mean, that's great. It's 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. It goes back inside that pattern. It's a wrap anyway. I like the curve 21. Usually it tells you you're going to pump up to the 200 MA. You never know for sure. Only time will tell, but it looks like it may happen. So we'll see. Ah, man, I just can't stand it. Yeah, it throws me off. Music is a little too loud. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's also because of something else, because the music isn't that loud, so, yeah. 3 things in life: death, taxes, and Sammy come in handy every single day. You can't bank on it. It will happen. Thank you, brother. They want to keep this below 65 out. They can get close below. They want to get it much lower. Yeah, music is a little too loud. Thank you. Windows update, possibly. You never know. I don't know. Bottom in, rose pumping. So I didn't enter the secondary trade yet. Be cool if we make an ascending triangle here. Right? That's a possibility. But a lot of times I'm going to boom. It will make a very fast move to the upside. A very, very fast move to the upside. All right. Yeah, it says maybe there's a chance that the stream. I'll go look at the stream bit rate, and I'll love if there's something happened to it. Like I don't know. Anything could have happened. Funny, I looked at it this morning, but I looked at it on the other side, so we'll see. Yeah. Jasmine and Matic, they are strong. Thank you. Yeah. You got this, Sammy. Please see my Q3. It's all right, man. Everyone's going to say what they got to say. So we're looking for see this little flag continue to the upside. It still is, look, a shoulder. So look, this is what's called a complex, a shoulder, a head, a shoulder. That's a complex inverted head and shoulder. An extended one. You have 2 right shoulders, 2 left shoulders on either side. We call that a complex inverted head and shoulder. Likely to make a move further to the upside. All right. If we lose the 21-day moving average here, that's not going to be a good sign. More pain to the downside. You can see I didn't run into that because I'm looking to see this make formation. All right. But look at that. That little flag did break to the upside. So far, so good. We are moving back to the 21-day moving average. As suggested, we may have found the daily bottom. All right. That's what we attempt to do here on the stream every single day. Calm your nerves when things get crazy. All you see is red candles. We see what most people could not even see. It took us years to see what we see here on the channel. A long, long time. All right. A long, long time. So we were going to give you that vision. We call it lifer vision. All right. It took me 17 years of playing with the markets to even begin to see the markets in the way in which I do, right? Look at that. You could see that little flag really wanted to get busy out of nowhere, and it did get a nice pump. They're going after those liquidations now. That's what you're going to see. Snatching the liquidations to the upside, all the way back to the 200-day moving average. Very, very important move to the upside there. Craziness. All right. Wow. And then it goes right to the 200 MA. And you know what I mean? Isn't that crazy? And that's something that you'll learn now for the rest of your life with Sammy. Look at that thing. It did bounce nicely. Could have almost readjusted the flag there. Made it a little more lateral, yeah. And that was the entry. You would have been up again, but now we're coasting on the red. But another trade that would have been, and even since the beginning flag with the stop below the 21, you can see how that played out. Now, if we get above the 200, that's going to be an extension of the move, that the move could continue further to the upside, right? So that's what we're looking for. We're going to see a bigger move here further to the upside, possibly get a blast above this 200, and then boom, boom, boom.
to the upside for BTC, right? Already made a live trade here on the channel. We took a short to the downside, attempted, and then we found bullish divergence, showed you the possible inverted head and shoulder. It played out. Now it looks like the inverted head and shoulder may be breaking back to the upside as suggested. All right, only time will tell. We want to see if we can break the 200 MA. Once we do that in the 1 minute, we can continue further to the next liquidity zone, which would take you all the way back to 67,191, right? Again, good time to DCA into BTC. We'll take a look at that fear and greed index for you and tell you where it is at. Back to 67, you know, it's not the worst. I like to get in here in the shaded region, but, it is what it is. We'll see how it goes from there. All right. 67 there, key level to watch. All right. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. 1,213 people here on the live. I can't believe that, despite all the ups and downs. And we'll fight through this today. And I hope you can still hear me and understand what I'm saying. Thank you, Sammy Cup Handy. Amen. Sammy made the signal. Got another 58 in long. Amen. Brett McC with VPN good enough. I believe so. I have my TP too close, and that would grab me. You mean your stop loss or your TP? Oh, yeah. Look, and that thing's continuing to pump to the upside now, right to that 200 MA. Look, when the moving averages get tight and there's the gap, many, many times you'll make the move to the 200 MA. We've seen this many, many times. So then we call this reversal here. And this is what I'm really a pro at calling. Like, this is what I'm a pro at. Everyone's a pro at certain things. I'm a pro at seeing, like, where the daily bottom could be and calling. And sometimes that's the weekly bottom. Many times that could be the actual bottom for the day. I don't get the whole move. I get some of the move here and there, in and out. And we snatch what we can, right? But look, that trade would have paid me again had I just let it cook to the upside. But that's okay. I'm training for a bigger amount. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. You can't beat this. Things going our way. I'm super excited. Lag or no lag, it is what it is. I'm excited for what's going on. And as long as you guys could hear me somewhat and connect, that's all that matters to me. Another beautiful call here on the channel from this flag to the off the 21. Stop loss below the 21. You're still in the money here to the upside for BTC. I'll work on that execution. Even I'm not perfect, but we continue to learn as a family every single day. And I just want to see price action break this 200 MA here on the 1 minute time frame. That could be our only way out of here for BTC. Still a possible rising wedge forming. That could break to the downside, right? Rising wedges break down to where they began. That would send you all the way right back down there for a possible double bottom off of 65,800 for BTC. And that's what we're kind of struggling with today on the live, right? Okay. And then a resistance here, too, that could give us some from problems that we just broke back above. And you want to see if you can hang. Because look, your previous bounce right there was 66.2. Can you hang above that area? If you hang above that, because look, bounce, so previous support becomes resistance. If you can use that as support, that's a pretty good sign. So now look, you got the duality of the 21 and the 200 now. Price action we know now has to come back to the 21-day moving average before it can continue. Why is that? I don't know. I just know it's a fact. I studied it on every single time frame, on every single asset throughout the world. It's something I know to be true. Indicator or no indicator, I need nothing else. But I guess that is an indicator. But I guess, it's just a fact of life. Somebody like that 21-day, you could probably use the 18, the 21, all the smaller, those they react somewhat similar. All right. Look, we're wicking back above that support region. See how key that is? Let's see if we can hold that zone. But we got that 21 needs to pull it in. You need the 21 to touch again before we can get a bigger pump. We got pretty there. We didn't touch, but we got pretty dang close. Right? And now you're learning. Now you're understanding what we're saying here. And it's starting to come together nice and clear. Nice and come together. Dear Lord, help this stream push through no matter what. Get rid of the lag, man, if there is a lag, if you can help me. And help me figure out what it is very fast. So by tonight, we can go. I'll go live again tonight to make sure everything's right. You know that. We won't wait till tomorrow. We'll fine-tune this puppy and get it up and running for you as soon as humanly possible, if there is anything going wrong. It's funny, every time I've come home from not being home, I don't know what it is. There's been something weird going on, but it has happened to me a lot. Every time I've come home for not being home, something weird happens in the stream. It just always seems to go down. I don't know why, I don't know how, and I don't know the true reason. It just seems like something goes on. What's the winning number last night for BTC? 54. 54. Yeah. 54. Yeah. So now, can we see this next flag pump to the upside? Stochastics reset. This is your projection onto your next trade, right? So that's what I do. I start building the next trade way before the trade. You can't just jump in. That's why people have problems trading the 1 minute, because it's so fast for them. You got to be like at least a couple minutes ahead of your trade on the 1 minute. We got a pretty nice flagpole here that could really extend the move. Now, I'd be front running the break above the 200, which could be an easy rejection as well. Got a bit of a neckline here on this head and shoulder, though, that we did break, which I'm willing to, feel like it's slanted. We'll put it there. And then my stop would have to be somewhere below like this key level right there. I'd use that bounce. That low? Yeah, it's not bad. 4.7 risk reward ratio on the trade. Stop would be 65,903. The long would put us all the way at 66,862. All right. And look, we're already seeming to getting some love here on the move. I'd have to bring this up. Stop at 66,408. Changes so fast. Looks like we're getting this reversal back to the 200 MA. Gonna squeeze these shorts all the way to the 200 and see what happens here for Bitcoin. All right. Back on WEEX.com. Jump on in. We have a beautiful campaign running on WEEX.com. Claim up to 220,000 USDT bonus today, man. WEEX is amazing. I absolutely love WEEX. And look at, there we go, man. We're already in the money on the trade. That's a fast, you make 15 bucks in literally under a minute and a half. And I get vicious with this stop loss. I'm almost at break even already. See, I want to trade, if I trade with the, ooh, look at that. And that should go all the way to that 200, man, if it's what we want. And you just keep scalping with the stop loss here. Go, baby, go. 66,250 for Bitcoin. You can feel and we're doing it again. We do this on WEEX, Mexi. It doesn't matter. The same concept, same idea. Bang, you can continue to add to your trade. And then you can ride this trade with your stop loss right here, too. There's many different ways. You don't have to do everything I'm doing. Please. You do whatever makes you happy. All right? But at the end of the day, I want to get this account over $1,000. And look, that's almost a double top there. We'll see what happens. Now you're a little far away for the 21 again. And now we might make another flag here, you see? I'm just always building the idea of the unknown. Trading is living in the unknown all the time. Every single day, you're always in the unknowns. Like, there's so much happening in the unknown when it comes to trading. It's pretty insane, right? And it's just how you deal with that. It's how you deal with that. And that's why having a preparation set up and being prepared is most important. All right? That's what it's all about. Only time will tell. We will see. I hope when I end the stream, I just go to a setting and I see some setting was off, and I go, oh, there you go. And it's that simple. And I go, all right, I'm all right. I hate when it's the abyss. The abyss. I don't hate anything, but all obstacles have been good for me. So everything that comes our way that feels like an obstacle all ends up to being something better. If it's a computer, we get a better computer. If it's the internet, we get better internet. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, we figure it out. We solve the issue, and we get it done. Look, that's a double top there, too. You can see how quickly I got in and out of those trades. Because you just never know. That's an M pattern too now, and you're getting some, some bearishness here. Clear resistance at 66,200 for Bitcoin. Now 66K may be a resistance area that we just can't seem to break back above. Once you see stuff like this, you want to kind of start zooming out as well. That's why we get rid of the moving averages, take a look at the bigger picture. And look, you got a bit of a rising wedge that's breaking to the downside, right? I mean, rising wedges break down to where they began at 65,850. So there you go. And look how quickly I abandoned that. And again, what I did is then you don't care if it dumps because you just got yourself out of the trade no matter what. Pretty interesting concept way to handle that, right? And you don't have to be in that stressful mood, but that's an M pattern, right? And you double topped. You double topped at 66,250 right now, as far as I'm concerned. Over here. As far as I'm concerned, over here with the Boston accent. If we lose the point of control, what will happen to my traders over here? Most of the bullish traders will get liquidated. We will go through the gap down to the higher low liquidity zone. Understand where the liquidity is. Understand what you're doing here. If you're going to trade in Boston, then trade in Boston. Shout out to everybody here on the live. We appreciate you. We thank you for kicking it with me no matter what. Ups and downs, downs and ups. Lags and no lags. Right? Monthly close tonight. Monthly close is tomorrow. I believe we have the 31st. Monthly close will be tomorrow. But I might just do a stream tonight just to make sure that whatever was happening right now is solidifiedly not happening ever again. Yeah. Can you do an Italian accent over here? I don't know about an Italian accent, but I could talk like a guy from Brooklyn, huh? Every time I go over here and get a pastry, it's a little crispy, huh? I like my pastries wet. Doesn't make any sense. Wet pastries. I like them moist, huh? I don't want them dry. You give me yesterday's dry pastry, huh? I know when the pastry's not from today, but they ain't the same. Make me a Zeppelin. Can you do an Italian accent over here? Sounds like Jay. As not what you could do for your country. But what your country, as not what your country could do for you. But what you could do for your country. We stand here, united, the United States. Above all, brought together, the union, the love, the freedom, forever. Against the secret society, one is covenant. You know that secret society, you type in JFK secret society. We have gathered here against the bigger enemy, one we cannot see, one we cannot hear. Pretty crazy. It's you're like, whoa, what is he doing here? You know what I mean? Right? Something funny in that lemon water, baby. Keep it moist and delicious, baby. We just keep hanging out and sharing your positivity, except for the camera worries, man. No offense, but this voice makes me... Oh, that's so weird. Something funny in that lemon water. Yeah. When can I send you a screenshot of my multi-divergences platform where I traded your 1 minute? It's a game changer. I guess you can send it to cryptolivers@gmail.com. But I've been through all this before, man. I don't need it. I'm super accurate without it. That very speech got him wrecked. I know, right? Can you share this playlist with us? You got me hooked to your playlist while I'm analyzing the charts. It's a good one, man. Takes you up, takes you down. Still love you, though. I guess whatever makes you... I don't know what you're saying, man. I can't go with anyone that says that's what you just said, so... It's how do you say something like that and say still love you, though? It's kind of weird, right? Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. And see how the daily... Look, this is a shoulder. A head and a right shoulder. See how you broke the neckline, you dump? Very similar to how the daily looks, right? All right. Love Deep House. How do you know? Yeah, it's Deep House. Only Deep House all day long. That's all we do. Yeah. What time do you think is the best to trade? Tuesdays and Wednesdays right now, whatever I'm trading. Whenever you see my face. Whenever you see me on the live, that's when the best time. Yeah. Aren't head and shoulders M patterns traps usually? I don't think so, no. The people that think they're traps just don't know how to use them properly, I guess. I don't know. Yep. Was that a trap? I mean, when that dumped on you, was that M just made exactly the pattern? It's a trap to someone who maybe doesn't take the measured move. That's exactly where this was supposed to go. Remember, there's still a higher low in the set with tight moving averages. We're on the 1 minute, so we're always forming our reality, and it's always changing. Look, you're right on the point of control, and you're holding the POC. Cup and handle. Now you want to see if you can break the 200. This is the rally that's going to try to break above the 200 MA. You see? There's still a lot of shorts to get squeezed here. Showing signs of life for a pump. That 200 MA wants to be captured. It's a bit of a Sammy cup and handy now. There's your cup and handle to the upside. I knew we were going to see one. It was only a matter of time until we got Sammy cup and handy to the upside, right? Let's take a look here at the curve. 4 years ago, my father, Joseph P. Kennedy. So look here. I mean, look at that nice little move there out the cup and handle now. Still technically kind of an inverted head and shoulder that came back to the neckline, in my humble opinion. Oversold stochastic. Can you get the move? We break that 200 MA, you know I'm going in. All right. I'm just waiting to see if we can break the 200 MA. We do that, then it's on like Donkey Kong. People are crazy. They insult you, then say I love you. Yeah, it's pretty weird, right? That they must not love themselves, man, or that's how they're in and out on themselves, right? So 1 minute they're there, 1 minute they're not. I don't know. How somebody treats you is how they treat themselves. It's a direct mirror of how they treat themselves. If someone's mean to you or rude to you, it means they're pretty mean and rude to themselves. Even if it's for that moment in time, they're just not in a big spot. All right. I have that JFK speech on vintage vinyl of his speeches. That's crazy, man. Yeah, Crypto Lover could be a perfect sportcaster. LN, thank you. Do an impression of Scooby-Doo. Sing the song. I don't know the Scooby-Doo song. And that would make me feel kind of... You're making me feel like I'm kind of amusing to you, like a clown. I'm amusing to you like how? Like a clown? Like funny like how? So I'm amusing to you, huh? Funny like how? Funny like a clown? Other guys on YouTube take crazy trades. They will take... yeah. Other guys on YouTube, we don't even know what they do, man. Yeah. Bitcoin, nice little recovery here back to the 200 MA, and we found the daily bottom possibly for you. Calmed you down and kind of figured out kind of what's happening. Caspa is ready to go, baby. It's really very close to all-time highs, if not at all-time high. And it looks like it's going to punch through on the 4-hour time frame. It's only a matter of time. So I would stay in Caspa. We're still talking about this one. We haven't changed our story. Morning glory here for Caspa. Nice pump off the bottom here in the last, 10 or 20 minutes for Caspa. I see it headed to 21 and then a bigger move to the upside here for Caspa. I'm still watching it very, very closely. And I mean, my account is at all-time high with the Caspa. So if you're in Caspa right now, you got in below a penny with me. You're up 19x in some odd money. That's absolutely insane. It's absolutely beautiful. So blessings on blessings. Take the compliment, Sam. People know you are anything but a clown. Amen. Yeah. So fast, change from short to long, then short then long. Yeah. There's other guys on YouTube. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Shout out to Ray Song. Ray Song Records, man. You're the funniest dude in the game, man. There's other people on YouTube? You're funny. Hey, man, shout out to Crypto Billy. Yeah. 1 hour to Larker looks awesome. That's why I didn't jump into that trade just yet. Look at that. Treachery. Treachery abound. So I'll wait for the signal now. We're getting closer, though. The chance of our signal happening, we were down here. We could have kept dumping. We found the bullish div. Remember we found the bullish div on the 1 minute? Bullish divergence. So today you learned what bullish divergence is. You learned so many things today about so many different things. All right? For sure. I mean, You found out what a cup and handle is, a complex head and shoulder are, tight moving averages. You may learn about the 200 in real time here as well. Exciting times to be alive for sure out here in the markets. This little flag looks like it may cup and handle its way right back above that 200 MA for some gains, baby. We call it gainitis. We don't call it gainitis for no reason over here. Show me the money, baby. Show me the money. And sorry about the lag. We know it's lagging. We apologize. Everyone here understands that, though, and we got a good group of people hanging out no matter what, so we appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. I'm looking for this flag to get busy here to the upside. Again, we could trade the break above the 21-day. I want to secretly wait for my signal. Wow, 5 for, that's a beautiful risk-reward ratio right there. Only risk $50 for 3 items. It might as well go even small. Like, here's $20 for $120. So, like, if the trade goes well, like, right? Want to see if we can break the 21 right here. Looking pretty bullish. And then it will start pumping to the 200 yet again. Kind of an inverted head and shoulder. It's hard to see, but shoulder, head, right shoulder. You see that? It is an inverted head and shoulder. It does not have to be perfect. All right. There's such a small risk or reward. There's no reason not to let it fly. If it breaks the 21, so be it. The 200, so be it. Nice pump there off the movement. Stochastics told you it could get the move. Now you're either going to get rejected by the 200 or you're going to be able to push through. We've seen this story many, many times. We're back at this exact point again. All right. Squeezing, baby, squeezing. Gainite is just rubbing them once a day between 10 and 12 a.m. East Standard. And watch the gains come in. So now we need to see these candles go viciously towards that 200. That's what you're expecting. This candle has to go, brah. You know, you want to see it pretty fast. If this candle closes red or indecision, it can kind of have, you know, it's like, you want this candle to fulfill this green movement to the upside like it's supposed to. Take out the wick here. If you didn't know, we're trading on WEEX.com. Sign up today at WEEX.com. Claim up to $20,000 in USDT bonus and get lesser fees through my link. It's awesome. All right. And again, I didn't risk a lot on this trade because we already made gains today. So if I lose, this is a fine. We'll still be up and we'll be able to continue to move this account. A little far away for the 21. Do we have to bounce off it again? I'd like to see if we can get this continuation here. Right to that 200 MA. Let's go, BTC. Let's go. While we're waiting here, we're going to jump on into the DXY, but Casper looking absolutely beautiful. Take a look at Solana, too, that we were looking at. Solana looking pretty lovely. I picked the wrong chart there, the Coinbase chart. I did it again there. Something is up with my clicking over here. So we had that big move, came back down. Almost says it almost feel like it's still inside the flag now, and it may actually come back with a vengeance. And we also put it out on the 3-day chart, if you remember. And the 3-day said that there was likely going to be a big move to the upside too as well, right? And so far, that's a double bottom on the 3-day. And that target says it's going to 305. All right. So far, so good. Everything kind of going well on the trade to the upside yet again. You'd be in the money already. If you're scalping, you can already kind of start to kind of move that stop loss. You know, a little bit shaving. I always try to shave. I want to get as close to that break-even level as I can. And then once I'm up a little bit, I want to position. How many times have you seen the price go up and then come down viciously? Anything could happen. Anything could happen. All right. Oh, that 1 minute, that's a double bottom too, right? It is a bit of a double bottom with a higher low. You're spot on. That's the cup and handle that we played there on the smaller idea. We're kind of really zoomed in on that, right? And you can kind of see this is a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. It's like a slanted, inverted. It's not the best. Patterns are kind of mixed and niggled inside of the digital world there. We seem to have a resistance here too, though, at 66,250. Really couldn't get back above that level, and we just wicked to it again. So that's going to be a major issue there for Bitcoin. Now, because of that, you'd expect some type of flag maybe to start to form. And then the 21 come into play. This makes sense to me before we can get our continuation push to the upside. That makes a lot of sense. That could be a bigger shoulder, kind of head and right shoulder there too as well for BTC. Crazy how we called the reversal, right? We took gains exactly at the right place, sold the local bottom of the short, and then even took some longs on the way back to the upside here. We flipped that 1 minute, and we're going to nail it. I mean, today was a beautiful performance. Sad that I had to have it broken up by lags, but do you think it's possible to grow a trading account with 20 beans? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Your energy is nice. Scalped $8 to $19 in 10 minutes listening to you. Thank you. Only the 1 minute. I appreciate that. So it's coming through. We're still growing the account despite the lag. I like that. And don't worry, everyone. We do this every single day. We're not going to make you. We won't deal with this on a regular basis. We apologize that you had to go through any lag at all. I really, really apologize. Shout out to the 1,082 people here. 616 likes. Let's get the likes of the watchers as we're winning the trade. Exactly what I told you happened was going to happen. We pumped up to the 200 MA. Now we need to break that. This could be our resistance. I like that we broke through this double top too as well. A very good sign for a move to the upside for Bitcoin. And here comes the next big signal. Can we break the 200 MA here to the upside? I'm starting to set up a trade here on MEXC. For that, while I have this trade open, I got micro accounts, big accounts, small accounts. And you can trade MEXC too as well. 0 fees. Jump on it today. Open 2 accounts. Make sure you have one on WEEX, one on MEXC, because I always have a backup. Right now, WEEX is doing a really good campaign, though, so highly like you want to jump into that new campaign. But MEXC is strong. And here, I can have all different types of things going on. And this is why I don't even need the USD bear now if I don't want to. So what I do, I start setting up this trade because 67,128. I know that's my next liquidity zone because that's weekly support. $500 for 27. You know, this is the bigger account, so it's got to start growing a little bigger than the other one. You know, want to see if we can break back above that 200 and take that move. It's a 5-to-1 risk reward ratio if it keeps going our way there. Look at the point of control. You don't even need to have a line. I mean, it's right there for you. It tells you exactly where you should be. And you never know what it could be. All right. Lord loves Sammy as he loves humanity. Amen. God does not short unless it's for the exit a few minutes in and out. This bro one will be even crazier than 2021. Yeah, I'm not big on shorting at all. I can't even believe I just shorted. I don't like to short. My neighbor asked me that today, do you short? And I'm like, I will. It's funny. And I was like, nah. And then I did it today, right? I see the market both ways. I can flip the chart upside down. It looks exactly the same to me. And shout out to my neighbor. I won't name you, but you're a cool dude, man. My neighbor came up to me today. I actually want to, I don't want to shut him up too much, but he came up to me yesterday. I live in a gated community. My neighbors are starting to find out who I am, And my neighbor, he said he was a financial advisor for JP Morgan Chase for 40 years, and now he works at Wells. He said he watched my channel and was thoroughly impressed with my knowledge and strategies. He told me anyone who doesn't know about the head and shoulders and trading is a fool. He said all the patterns I teach are spot on, and he's 70 years old with 40 years of the market. We go through a great rapport, which is supposed to be RAPPORT, and I knew that. I don't know. I earned his respect in these markets. It felt good to get the stamp from an older, wiser man with 23 years more in the markets than I have. That's why our channel is different than the others on YouTube. It's like when I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? You never know what your neighbor's going to ask you. They're going to ask you for something. I don't know. I had no idea what was going to happen. I was like, what? He said, can I talk to you for a second? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you're the man, dude. I'm like, you're the man. And, you know, one technical analyst to another, like, there's just such a respect of reverence there. And then he told me how he manages the market. Like, he told me all about what he does. You know, I'm not going to tell you guys because that's rude, but he told me, like, just kind of like how he's more aggressive in his personals and, you know, what he goes for, what he looks for. You know, we didn't get deep into the technicals. You know what I mean? It was a very brief conversation, but to me, if I wasn't a technical analyst, I never would have that conversation because he never would have watched that video, and then we never would have been able to see that connection. You know what I mean? It made me feel, I'll be honest, it was like the coolest compliment I've ever gotten because everyone else wants social media likes and posts. I want a 70-year-old trader to tell me I'm spot on, and like I'd be like I went to bed like warm and cozy, you know, like wow, like unbelievable, you know? I'm so grateful to have found you, Sam. Shout out to Clove Hitch Horry. And look, this could be a beautiful inverted head and shoulder to the upside now for Bitcoin. Now we're kind of making the same pattern we made down here, but right here. And we can make our move further to the upside at 66,973 for Bitcoin. So we're watching for these levels to hold here. All right. And once we break the 200, we could get a bigger move. We got rejected by the 200. If we do not break the 200, we go nowhere. We must break the 200 in the 1 minute. Until we do that, nothing is a happening, as I say. Nothing is a happening. We must break the 200. All right. There we go, baby. There we go. The flag is breaking out. Again. I always say it's again, right? Again, because again is a gain. Again is a gain. Isn't that funny? The word again is a gain. Again. A 10. I give it a 10. A 10, baby. A 10. From Varsity Blues, if you're old and you watch that movie like me, when it came out, and all you could think about was when the girl came out in the shaving cream bikini, I think it was, or the whipped cream bikini, I was like 14 years old or something. They shouldn't have shown us that. And sorry to anyone watching, you know, but anyway. I'm sorry, that's just embedded in my mind forever. I know it's a family show. Facts, real, recognize real, man. Wow, even the lag making you cinematic at the right time. Amen, right? See, there you go. So it's working in our favor. See? Bud Kilmer. Yeah. Billy Bob. R.I.P. Rob Walker. Paul Walker. R.I.P. to Paul Walker, man. I looked up to Paul Walker, bro. He was blonde hair, blue-eyed. He had it all, man. I wanted to be an actor. I was like, man, this guy's cool, bro. I think his brother's Corey. Am I right? Corey Walker? I could be wrong. But his brother's a cool dude. Keeps the legacy alive. You know what I mean? I could have sworn I was in high school when that movie came out. You were, brother. You were like 15 or 16 years old. Yeah, you were. Yeah, that's for real. $178 for $3,000. That would be an amazing play, right? That would be a 10xer if I were able to make this trade and it bounces off the 21, you see? Funny, if someone does buy the exact bottom, every day someone does buy the exact bottom. Some trader gets on that. Isn't that crazy? Trades are made up of the luckiest ones and the unluckiest ones and everything in between. And that's why I put myself somewhere in between on these treacherous ways. But $100 for $1,200? Is that for real? Is something ain't right there? $100 for $1,300. I mean, you do that 10 times. I mean, you only got to win you got to win one of them, and you went up $300. It's kind of crazy. You're up $400 because 900 is a loss and $1,300 is a win. It's kind of crazy right there. So risky though. You're so close to the price actions. You can get wicked out in 2 seconds. That's why it's high risk. You know, you got to know what you're doing if you're going to do this. You got to understand your risk, and you got to, already be up on the day. I've already kind of ventured in and made the move. I'm going to confirm that it's just such a small risk to reward ratio, right? Like, don't even know what how big of a trade is it. So it's a $91,000 trade. See, I'm using less leverage and more money now, and it's a little easier. Could easily lose money fast though. That's another thing. You can make your stop loss deeper with less money. That's the key too. Like stop loss could be here. We could risk $50. You know. Now you pull that, you could lose 300. It comes for you. That bounce off the 21 may have saved my booty right there. We'll see what happens. And we're on MEXC here too, and I'm also on WEEX.com. I got 2 trades open at the same time. All right? Working 2 accounts. One's a smaller account, one's a bigger account, right? Doing 2 things at the same time in my head, right? Bitcoin in this flag. Can we make the win, baby? Or do we collapse with the double top, higher low to the downside? Almost a bearish div there. Looks kind of sketchy that we may lose the trade. It's also a day before Fed Day. I wouldn't be surprised if it just dumps on us and we lose the trade. So be careful, everybody. I'll break even on basically on the you know, maybe a battering up and down. Look at the little bearish now as that curve. I'd like a bounce sooner than that on that 21. Now that we're losing the 21, I don't like that. We needed the bounce a little earlier than that, in my humble opinion. This one's gonna have to bounce. Show me some love quicker. Sooner than later, baby. You got to bounce for me. Now remember, you're going to lose trades. It's how you deal with the losses and how you handle risk management. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. All right, I will not manage your funds. I'm an educator. That's strictly it. I will not take gain. You know, I don't do that. I don't really find it fun to manage people's money. All right. I've never done it, and I never want to do it. You know, I want to manage my own money, handle my own things. So this looks like we made, yeah, that's going to go down. Look, I can see it's a double top now. Look at bears, you lost a point of control. It means you're going to go through the gap. Might be have some damage control on the trade here. Yeah, it would be so 130. I didn't even think I risked that much. See, I thought I risked 100. It's crazy. That looks like you're going to dump hard. That's a bearish div with a double top, in my humble opinion. You had to hold that 21 for my trade to play out. Unless we're just kind of hanging in this. They just hold me down. Look how close I was to the stop loss. It's just insanity. Look at that. I win a lot of the trades that I beat. Like I almost get, like when they get that close, it's pretty crazy. Man, it's a boring. And again, remember, we have Fed Day tomorrow, which is going to affect the markets on a drastic level. So, I'm going to jump on out of here today for the day. I appreciate each and every one of you. I got to go figure out what's going on with the stream. It's on my head. Caspa, tutorials. Thank you for all the super chats, everybody. I appreciate you all. I'm just going to take a look at what's happening here in the market, call the internet, all that other stuff, have some fun. And we'll see what happens. I may lose these trades. I'll post it if I do in the trading group. I don't try to hide my results. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm jumping out here. I can't wait to see the settings right now and see if something is wrong. Stay blessed. I'll be back tomorrow. You know I will. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you tomorrow.